Hail, friends and family, or should I say, flail, friends and family. That's right, old incurably crafty Orm Shadowborn is back, and today we're going to be looking at a few different types of flails that I've made in the Hellfjorge. First and foremost, let's get through the boring technical crap super fast. So the difference between a flail and a mace and a morning star and a cudgel and a shillelagh and all those other fun beating weapons is this. Flails have a chain. There's your difference. It's got a chain, that's not a mace. It's got a chain, it's not a morning star. It's not a cudgel, it's not a shillelagh, it's none of those things. A shillelagh is basically like a club. It's more like the cool, swirly Irish style, but it's just a club. Just an Irish club. A mace and a morning star are both very similar. A mace is a ball on the end of a stick meant for bludgeoning. And I'll show you guys the difference here. A morning star would be a series of blades on the end of the stick meant for ripping and tearing. So, without the chains, here's your difference. This one, which has a bludgeoning end, would be a mace. And this one, which has a blade end, if not for these chains, would be a morning star. But since they have chains, they are both flails. So, here's the difference. Flails only have a few select styles, but this is what they are. You've got bludgeoning flails, which, like this one's cornered. Sometimes it's just a ball. Sometimes it's a cube with corners or another shape with corners. Sometimes it's a ball covered in spikes. All still a bludgeoning flail. And then you have flails that come with blade ends, usually with hooks for ripping into whatever it is your target is. And these ones, sometimes the blade is flat, sometimes you can have a series of blades that go around in a circle. Kind of like the flat one a little bit. It takes a little bit more mastering, but once you have it down, you get that saw blade spin. I kind of like that effect of it. So we're going to get to the fun part super fast here. I'm going to show you how each one's damage tends to play out, what they're best for on the battlefield. And then quit yapping. So as you guys can see, like always, I have my little targets set up here. So I'm going to slide over a little bit because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to switch sides. As you can see, again, little cardboard targets like always. Now for the blade flail, especially ones with like hooks on them and stuff, these were designed more for like getting through plate armor. They're designed for puncturing between chainmail. They're designed to really just be an absolute menace. But they're, again, not really a great main weapon. They actually have a better function for disarming weapons and using that hook edge to kind of grab blades, guards, hilts, and yank things out of people's hands, or even swing at people's hands to make them want to drop their weapon. Their appearance is definitely more effective than their functionality, but even functioning-wise, you know, they're definitely more than a little lethal. And the ones with hooks on them like that, once they're in there, they're in there. You don't want to be on the receiving end of this when the other guy decides to pull that chain and try to take his weapon back. But also, as quick and easy as that was, I put almost no effort into that, and I was able to swing that through fast and hard enough that I was able to cut through the piece of wood that's inside weighing that cardboard box down so that the wind doesn't blow it away. Now, that's some pretty soft and easy stuff to cut through, but like with one swing like that with no effort, these things really speak for themselves. And that is the appeal with flails, is that that chain does most of the work for you. As long as I swing this thing flat and straight, I will every single time slice that target. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was just cutting across it with this flat bladed part there. It bit right into it and wanted to keep sliding. So now and the appeal with these ones again is that they go through armor pretty easily and don't put up a whole lot of fuss. They also grab on quickly because of those hooks. But realistically, in a battlefield scenario, when you're actually trying to deal deliberate damage, the best one is the bludgeon flail. And mine is just a heavy iron square. And took advantage of the corners, filed them down nice and sharp, and got it ready for a box. These ones also do boast the comfort of being able to catch whatever you have on the end there without slicing your hand open. And if you should accidentally hit yourself at kind of a lower speed, you're at less of a risk of doing damage to yourself. But on one quick swing, that bludgeon flail would cave in a helmet, breaking a skull. It could easily break a neck swinging across someone's face hard enough. There's a lot of lethal damage that can happen even if somebody is plated in heavy armor with something that's a heavy bludgeon, especially one on a chain where, again, gravity is going to do most of the work for you. And once that kinetic energy gets going, that's all your attack force. The weight of this thing will just ride that swinging of that chain all the way through whatever it's hitting. So, now that's your difference between, on the same swing, both of them were incredibly effortless. This one cut clean through the box. No effort whatsoever. And it hooked in, and that would have been grabbing guts. Not that your enemies are going to be wearing cardboard, but, you know. And this one basically just exploded through it. There was any amount of force that was hitting this box with this thing was going to follow through no matter what I did. Even if you pull the chain at the last second and try to yank it back, that force is just going to snap on that chain like a whip. Flails are awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, like always, for indulging me in these goofy little projects. I always have fun crafting these things, but I have way more fun showing them to you guys and getting to share them with people who also enjoy getting to goof around with random medieval stuff. So, as much as I appreciate like ratings and subscriptions, like always, your opinions mean the world to me. So feel free to stuff the comment section down below with them. I really look forward to hearing your guys' opinions on all of this stuff. No matter what, I will always preach that safety is first. These flails, these are not for kids. Again, a tennis ball on the end of a rope with a wooden handle. Boom, there you go, kid friendly. But, you know, as much as safety always has to come first, I do want to stress, don't forget to have fun, guys. Life is short. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching.